Now close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Open them again and listen carefully to what I'm saying. In a moment, you will discover something that can change your life forever. I want to tell you about a powerful belief system that can make your dreams come true in just 3 days. You heard right, 3 days. I know what you are thinking now. It sounds unrealistic. But let me ask you one question. What if you only have a belief that you already have them? This is not magic or a trick. It is an incredible power of your mind. And in this video, I will show you how to use it. I know people who have overcome chronic diseases, attracted abundance into their lives, and found love when it seemed that everything was lost. How did they achieve it? They used exactly the same method that I will share with you in a moment. Before we start, however, if you appreciate the content on this channel, I have a suggestion. Share this video now with all those who, in your opinion, should also listen to it. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. Thanks to this, we will be able to keep you updated about new videos, and you will help us reach more people. Now let's go back to the video. It all starts with a simple assumption. Your thoughts create your reality. Every thought you form is like adding new notes to the symphony of the universe. The problem is that many people keep playing the same melodies instead of creating new, inspiring compositions. They focus on their problems, fears, limitations, and guess what they get in return? Exactly what they think. But you are different. You are here because you are ready for a change. You are ready to finally create a new symphony. You are ready to create the life you have always dreamed of, and I will show you how you can do it. The first step is visualization. You have to imagine your desire in such a way that, in your mind, it becomes almost tangible, an image that engages all your senses. If you dream of a new car, imagine not only its appearance. Listen to the sound of the engine. Feel the touch of the leather steering wheel and immerse yourself in the smell of the new interior. Create in your mind an image so realistic that your brain won't be able to tell the difference from reality. But what is key is not to just imagine it once and then forget about it. You have to do it every day, multiple times a day. Include it in your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. The more often you do it, the stronger the signal you send out to the universe. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, I tried visualization before and didn't work. Let me explain what made that happen. Well, visualization alone is not enough. You have to combine it with a powerful emotional state. Understand that your thoughts send the signal, but it is your emotions that provide the fuel for that signal, strengthening it. Remember a time when you were incredibly happy, deeply in love, or full of excitement. Remember how you felt it in your body. This is the state you need to recreate when you visualize your goal. Feel joy, gratitude, excitement, as if you have already achieved what you desire. This is key. Your body has to feel that this is your reality now. However, most people make the mistake of visualizing, feeling good for a moment, and then going back to their old life and old patterns. They allow doubts to creep into their minds. They start to worry about how it will happen, and they look at their current circumstances and think it is impossible. That is why the next step is so important. You have to live as if you have already achieved your goal. What do I mean by that? You have to think, feel, and act as if you already have what you want. If you visualize financial abundance, start feeling grateful for the money you already have. If you imagine perfect health, start treating your body as if it was already fully healthy. If you dream of a loving relationship, start showing love to everyone around you. This is not pretending or cheating yourself. This is tuning your energy to what you want to create. It is about becoming a person who already has what they want. Because here's the whole truth. In life, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. I hear some of you thinking, but my life is a mess right now, so how can I pretend everything is perfect? That's a good question. Please don't deny your current situation. Instead, decide which version of reality you want to focus on. You see, every possible version of your life already exists in the quantum field. There's a version where you struggle, a version where you thrive, and an infinite number of versions in between. Your job is to tune into the frequency of the reality you want to experience. It's like changing the radio station. You're not creating a new station, you're just choosing which one you want to listen to. And this is where faith comes into play. You have to believe with every fiber of your being that what you desire is not only possible, but inevitable. This is not about positive thinking or dreamy dreams. This is about deep, unwavering knowledge and faith. This is faith so strong that you can clearly feel it. You ask yourself now, how do I build such faith? Here is the answer: through constant repetition and persistence. Every time you visualize your goal, every time you feel the emotion associated with having it, every time you act as if it was already true, you are reinforcing it. You are training your brain to accept this new reality as truth. But remember, your old beliefs will fight you. Your brain is programmed to protect you, and in its mind, safe means familiar. So when you start to break your thoughts and beliefs, you may feel uneasy. Anxiety or fear may appear. This is normal. It's just your old self trying to pull you back to what's familiar. And this is where most people give up. They hit that uncomfortable discomfort and turn back. But that's where the real change happens. Remember, every great change in history started with a thought that, at that moment, seemed impossible. The Wright brothers believed that people could fly when everyone said it was impossible. Martin Luther King had a dream of equality in a time of deep racial divisions. These were not just empty fantasies. These were deeply rooted beliefs that created new realities. But it takes courage to step outside your comfort zone. You have the ability to influence your life and create a reality that reflects your deepest desires. Now the question is, are you ready to take the first step? The first step is that you must completely give up complaining, worrying, and negative thoughts. When an uncertain thought about yourself comes up, don't resist it. Just gently bring your focus back to your vision. This may seem difficult, and it is. But remember, by doing this, you are actually transforming your brain, creating new neural pathways that will make this new mindset your default mode. It's like treading a new path through an unknown terrain. The first time is the hardest, but each time, the trail becomes easier to follow. I want you to understand one thing. It's not about ignoring reality or pretending that problems don't exist. It's about consciously choosing what you actually direct your energy toward. If you have health problems, of course, seek medical help. If you're struggling with financial difficulties, take concrete steps to overcome them. But do not let these current challenges determine your reality. Use this belief system to create a new reality in parallel with the actions you take in the real world. Some of you may be wondering, what if it doesn't work in 3 days? This is a very good question. The reality is that sometimes this process can take longer, and the change may be subtle at first. But I can assure you that if you fully commit to this process and you live it for 3 days, you will notice a change. It may be small at first, but will be present. And this small change is the beginning of a new reality. Seeing even a small change will help you gain confidence and faith that this big one is also possible. Imagine it as planting a seed. When you plant the seed in the ground, you do not see immediate results, but if you water it, provide it with sunlight and the right nutrients, it will start to grow. Your thoughts and beliefs are like seeds, and your emotions and actions are water and sun. If you nurture them, they will sprout and blossom into your new reality. Let me tell you a secret now. The true power of this belief system is not just about achieving what you want, but about who you become in the process. When you start living from a perspective of possibility rather than limitation, when you focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, you make a transformation. You become more confident in yourself, creative, and full of energy. You start to see opportunities where before you only saw obstacles. This transformation is not just about you. It also affects everyone around you. Your energy changes and people react to it. You notice it. You become an inspiration to others, encouraging them to reach for their dreams. You create a ripple effect that can transform not only your family or community, but the entire world. I have witnessed this countless times. I have seen people recover from chronic illnesses despite doctors saying it was impossible. I have seen people create thriving businesses from scratch. I have seen people find love after many years of solitude. And guess what? Every time, it started with changing their own beliefs. It's not about manifesting cars, houses, or money, although those things can come as a result. It is about becoming the highest and truest version of yourself, about aligning with your purpose and potential for a life of meaning and fulfillment. Because here is the whole truth. You are the creator. You are a powerful, conscious being capable of shaping your reality. Yet, you've created by randomly reacting to circumstances instead of consciously choosing your path. This belief system is about regaining that power by becoming the conscious creator of your life. Now, I want you to think of something you really want, something that would radically change your life. If you had it now, you have it now? Good. So now, close your eyes and see it in your imagination. See it as clearly as you can. Make this image live and real. Now, feel as if you already had it. Let this feeling fill your whole body. Hold on to this feeling. This is your new reference point. This is the energy you should carry with you for the next 3 days. Every time you feel yourself slipping back into old thinking patterns or emotions, immediately return to that feeling. Let it be your anchor. Remember your power. Your feelings are magnetic. They attract your desires to you. Feel good. Don't wait until you get what you want to feel good. Feel good now and see how quickly your reality will start to change to match this feeling. Now, I want to raise an important issue. Someone might think this sounds selfish. I focus on helping others instead of pursuing my own desires. This is a beautiful approach, but here is the truth that should not be ignored. You can't give to others what you don't have. When you're living your best life, when you're fulfilled and full of abundance, you have so much more to give to others. Your cup is filling up, and you're able to then give others water. When you're flying, they always remind you to put your own mask on first, oxygen before helping others. Why is that? Because if you run out of oxygen, you won't be able to help anyone else. When you live to your full potential, you inspire others to do the same. You have more energy, more resources, more love to share. In this way, you become a force for good in the world. Don't feel guilty for wanting more. It's not selfishness to want to live your best life. On the contrary, it can be said that it's selfishness not to want it. The world needs the best version of you. It needs your gifts, your talents, your unique perspective. You can use them to their fullest only when you live in harmony with your highest self. Now, let's move on to the issue of action. Some people think that adopting such a belief system means you can just sit and visualize your dreams all day long and they will come true. But that's not how it works. Yes, working over your interior is crucial, but equally important is taking inspired action. The key word here is inspired. When you are in agreement with your vision, when you live from a place of faith and positive emotions, you start to feel stimuli that push you to act. You receive new ideas, you notice emerging opportunities, follow and implement those inspired actions. However, there is an important rule. Do not force yourself to take action. Do not take action from a place of fear or desperation. That is an old way of acting that leads nowhere. Instead, act from a place of excitement and anticipation. Every time you feel that the action becomes a struggle or effort, step back and return to your vision. The right actions will make you happy and give you energy, not weaken you. Remember, it is not about forcing things to happen, but about allowing them to happen. You just adjust by playing your role in this reality. Now, let's go back to a more difficult topic. What should you do when things don't go according to plan? What if you encounter obstacles or adversities in life? It's at moments like these that most people give up. They treat it as proof that something isn't working. But here's the whole truth. Obstacles are not a sign of failure, but rather proof that you're on the right track. Think about it this way. When you're climbing a mountain, along the way, you will encounter steep sections. You may slip, you may fall. But these difficulties do not mean you've chosen the wrong mountain. They are simply part of the climb. Similarly, in life, challenges are not punishment. They are not a signal that you are doing something wrong. They are opportunities for growth, chances to strengthen your beliefs, and to prove to yourself that you are committed to your vision. So when you encounter obstacles, don't be discouraged. Instead, be curious. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation make me stronger? How does it prepare me for what I want? Remember, every great success story includes moments of doubt and struggle. The key is not to avoid these moments, but how you respond to them. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you start feeling good. Don't put conditions on your happiness. Choose to feel good now, no matter the circumstances, because when you make feeling good your priority, the rest will start to fall into place. It may seem counterintuitive. You may think, but I will feel good only when I achieve what I want. However, such thinking is the opposite of what we strive for, a belief that has been subliminally instilled in us from the beginning when we were children. You achieve what you want by feeling good now. Your emotions are like a magnet that attracts your desires, so making well-being a priority is key. Find reasons to be grateful, for joy, and for confidence. Start creating a new story of your life now. Instead of focusing on what is wrong or missing, tell the story of your life as if it were already perfect. Create your narrative with conviction and passion. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between reality and imagination, so when you tell your new story with emotion, the subconscious accepts it as truth. And when the subconscious believes in something, it will move heaven and earth to make it your reality. Now, I want to bring up an important point. This belief system is not about controlling every detail of your life. is not about managing the universe in a meticulous way. In fact, one of the most powerful things you can do is let go of control over how everything will happen. Trust that the universe knows better than you how to attract to you what you want. Your job is to be sure of what you want, feel the emotion of having it, and be ready to accept what will happen. If it is none of your business, often your desires will come true in ways you never would have anticipated. Own and trust the process. Giving up control may seem daunting at first, but there is incredible truth in it. The moment you let go of control, you open yourself up to true power. You begin to cooperate with the infinite wisdom of the universe, opening the door to possibilities that may have seemed out of your reach before. I would like you to remember something very important at the end of this conversation. This system of thinking, this new path you choose, is not only about achieving material goals. It is a deeper process of becoming someone more. It is about expanding your consciousness to a life full of meaning and fulfillment. When you start to follow this path, you will notice that your desires begin to change. Things that previously seemed necessary may suddenly lose their importance. You'll start to value experiences over things, development over comfort, and above all, you will seek to contribute something valuable to the world. And this is the essence of this new belief system. It's not just about external changes in your life. It's about a deep transformation of your inner world, about becoming a person who naturally attracts abundance, love, and fulfillment to yourself. That too, when you're done listening to this, I would like you to make a commitment to live in accordance with these new beliefs. You will commit to creating a new narrative of your life over the next few days, and most importantly, be patient and kind to yourself in this process. This is a practice that requires time and perseverance, like any other skill. There will be moments when you return to old habits, and this is natural. In such moments, just return to your vision, to those positive feelings. Remember that you are stronger than you think. You have the power to create the reality you can imagine. You are not a slave to circumstances. You are the creator of your life. You have the courage to feel deeply, act boldly, and trust the process. When you start embodying this new way of being, you will notice changes. At first, they may be subtle, an unexpected encounter, a new opportunity, a change in how you feel. Pay attention to these signs. They are a sign that you are on the right path. The universe is responding to your new energy. But don't stop there. Keep going. Keep developing your vision, raising your emotions, and taking action that is inspired by your new beliefs. Because here is the key truth: there are no limits to what you can create. As you grow, your vision will expand, and you will see the possibilities that were previously hidden as you build your new reality. Don't forget to enjoy the journey itself. Too often, we focus so much on the destination that we forget to appreciate the road we take to get there. However, the real magic happens in this journey. This is where you grow, learn, and become a person able to live your dream life. Appreciate every moment. Find joy in the process of becoming. Celebrate every little victory and every step forward, because each of these moments is a miracle in itself, a proof of your power as a creator. Now let's talk about consistency. This is not a one-time act that can be forgotten. Treat it as a way of life. It is about consistently choosing thoughts, lifting emotions, and taking action inspired by your new beliefs. It is about making this new way of being your daily habit. At first, it may seem difficult. It may take a conscious effort to visualize, feel good, and stay focused. Over time, however, it will become second nature. Who you are is not only a result of what you do, but also of who you become. And here lies the incredibly important truth. When you regularly apply this belief system, your new thoughts bond together, creating fresh connections. The neurons in your brain are activated. Emotions create new reference points in your body, and the actions inspired by these changes shape new patterns in your life. All of this combines to create a powerful drive that pushes you toward your dreams. It can be compared to a plane taking off. At the beginning, it takes a lot of energy to get off the ground, but once you are in the air, it becomes less demanding. Similar things happen in your life when you consistently stick to this belief system. Everything becomes more natural, results come faster, synchronicities start to appear more often, and your manifestations become more and more powerful. I would like to discuss something now. What often happens when people start to implement this belief system is that they may notice feeling uncomfortable and may start to question their actions, trying to pull them back to old habits and behaviors. This is completely normal. Remember, people are used to the earlier version of you. When you start to develop, the way they perceive you also changes, which can make them anxious about what is not for their own transformation. And if it doesn't happen, that's also okay. You are primarily responsible for your path, not for how others react to your changes. You may also notice that with the increase in your vibration, some relationships will naturally fade away. Although this may be hard to accept, it is a necessary part of the process as you come into alignment with your higher self and begin to resonate with new energy. Trust this process. The right people and opportunities will come into your life exactly when you need them. Now, let's move on to this. There may be times when you don't see immediate results or when it seems like nothing is changing. That's when many people give up, but that's the key moment where the real magic begins. Remember that the fact that you don't see the results right away doesn't mean nothing is happening. Think of a seed planted in the soil. For a long time, you don't see any changes on the surface, but underground, the seed is taking root, gathering strength, and getting ready to break through to the surface. Your desires are like that seed. Trust that even when you don't see results, changes are happening every second. It is in these moments that your commitment is put to the test. This is where your faith must be the strongest, because the truth is, the universe always responds to your vibration. There's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback. If you do not see the results you want, you are simply getting feedback on what you were counting on. Treat this as a chance to refine your approach. Perhaps you need to define your vision more precisely, raise your emotions to a higher level, or try another, more inspiring method. But whatever you do, don't give up. Don't go back to old ways of thinking and acting, because the moment you feel that you want to give up is often just before your breakthrough. Remember, every champion started as a novice, and every success story has moments of doubt and struggle. The difference is that the people who achieved success persisted in their pursuit and trusted the process. You can do it too. Now, I want to share with you a powerful technique that can accelerate the achievement of your goals. It is called mental rehearsal, and it consists of spending time every day mentally living your new life. You close your eyes and imagine that you are living the life you want. You focus on the smallest details. You feel the emotions and turn on all your senses. The key is that you are not just a passive observer of this mental image, you are an active participant in it. You feel it in your body, you experience it as if it were happening now, because in your subconscious, it is actually happening. This mental exercise works on two levels. Firstly, it trains your brain to recognize and take advantage of opportunities that are consistent with your vision. It prepares your activation grid. Secondly, it creates new memories in your mind. Your brain does not differentiate intensely imagined experiences from real ones, so when you do it, it starts creating neural pathways as if you were already experiencing what you imagine. It makes you more confident and prepared to take action in real life. This mental exercise literally builds new connections in your brain, supporting the creation of the reality you desire. Practice this daily, especially before sleep, and right after waking up. These are the moments when your subconscious is the most receptive to absorbing new information. Include this in your daily routine as an integral part. Now, I would like to draw attention to the importance of gratitude. This is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It immediately raises your energetic vibration, getting you to the frequency of abundance which can appear in your life. But do not limit yourself to gratitude for what you already have. Be also grateful for what is yet to come. Be grateful for your desires as if you had already achieved them. It is a subtle but extremely powerful change in the way of thinking. Instead of saying, "I will be grateful when I achieve it," say, "I am grateful that what I desire is on its way to me." Such an attitude shifts you into a state of gratitude. Remember, you attract who you are, not what you desire. When you are in a state of gratitude, you attract more situations to be grateful for as you approach your goals. I want to remind you of something key. By the end of our meeting, this belief system, this lifestyle, is not just about you. Of course, it will transform your life in a huge way, but it is also about the impact you can have on others. When you start living from a place of abundance and joy, you become a source of inspiration for others. You show them what is possible, thereby raising collective consciousness. Imagine a world where everyone lives their highest potential, creating reality from a place of love and abundance. This is a world we can create together, one person at a time. And it starts with you. So when you finish, you are more powerful than you imagine. You have the ability to create any reality you can imagine. You are not a victim of circumstances, but the creator of your own life. For the next 3 days, I want you to live as if your life depended on it, because in a sense, that is the life you dream of, the person that you know you can become. It all depends on what you accept as your truth. Visualize your dream reality with crystal clarity. Feel the emotions as if you have already achieved what you desire. Take action from a place of joy and excitement. Tell a new story of your life. Be constantly grateful and watch your world change before your eyes. Remember, it is not about fighting or forcing yourself, but it's about tuning in, allowing, and becoming. Using the infinite power of the universe that flows through you, it's about becoming the fullest, truest version of yourself. Everything you need, you already have within you. You are complete. You are whole. You are not looking for anything outside of yourself. You just allow your inner greatness to express itself in the world. Go forward with courage, with self-confidence, with a deep awareness that you are the creator of your reality. And in just 3 days, life can change. This is your moment. This is your time. Embrace your power. Use your potential. Create your reality. The world is waiting for a gift that only you can give, so give it with all your heart, with all your being. You are ready. You are worthy. You are powerful. Your new life begins now. Learn it. It's extraordinary. If this content resonates with you, now share this video with all those who you think should watch it. Once you have done that, click on the thumbnail of the video that is now displayed in the middle of the screen, and you will watch a video in which Bob Proctor reveals how to talk to yourself to manifest everything you desire.